Alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Isaac Frost's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. Ring walks have been known as circus spectaculars, but yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, fighting out of San Diego, Isaac Frost. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of San Diego, Isaac Frost.
They're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. His opponent dazed and stunned. Isaac Frost lands a damaging blow to the head. Just a thudding shot there that he landed. Now this is a version of Isaac Frost we're not used to seeing, a damaged version of Isaac Frost. He needs to smother his opponent right now. Isaac Frost left, landing well. That was nice of Isaac Frost to return a power punch there after eating one. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Frost left now getting into the mix. Scored well up top. Isaac Frost isn't a one-punch-at-a-time kind of guy. He will throw combinations like that. Oh, you gotta love Isaac Frost there landing the uppercut. That was something. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Isaac Frost's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Blocks that punch. Frost almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Another thudding shot by Isaac Frost, this time the left hand. Isaac Frost's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Nice work, the left hand to the head. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
He just missed that shot up top. Frost's combination punching is working well here. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened. So, you know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Target targeting that head with the combination punching. Isaac Frost done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Isaac Frost able to avoid that punch. Frost doing well here with that two-punch combination. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Isaac Frost landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient. And bang, and away he goes. He's so used to giving out the counter punches. Now it's Isaac Frost on the receiving end of a knockdown blow. Isaac Frost getting back up to his feet after being knocked down.
Keep working the body.
Big uppercut from Isaac Frost, who's a big man. Good combination by Isaac Frost right there. The jab and then the straight hand. Sets up that right hand with the jab. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to show you his blocking ability. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Isaac Frost trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
When a big man can throw a sharp right hand, watch out. Isaac Frost just did that. Isaac Frost coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Oh, he is stunned. He could... Solid. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
So the intimidating Isaac Frost. Can he still be the big bully after being knocked down? We're going to find out as this fight will continue on. Good exchange. He fires back. Frost's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Last 10 seconds. And he returns on that exchange. And we come to the end of the round.
Jab, jab, and throw. Throw to the body, then to the head, then finish to the body. You're looking good. Keep it up.
Frost putting on a show for the fans in this fight so far, but it's not the kind of show that his corner wants to see. Yes, he's up 2 rounds to 1 according to your scorecard as we start round number 4, but considering the fact that they've already traded knockdowns, anything can happen from here on out.
Yeah, but if I'm in the corner, I'm taking a negative, a possible negative, I'm turning it into a positive. I'm going to tell him, hey, look, you've been down now, don't let it happen again. You know what his strengths are, don't play into them.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Frost's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Good, strong combo. Not able to connect with the uppercut. One for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Big, big shot comes crashing home. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Frost's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Solid left hand to the head. Frost's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Frost is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Isaac Frost coming off another close and competitive round, but still, Teddy, I think he's slightly down on the scorecard.
Yeah, the key is not what you think, Joe, even though I love what you think, but the key is what he thinks. He has to know that. It's very important for him, and a lot of times, a guy under pressure wants to know what he wants to know. He wants to maybe think in his mind that he's ahead, and it's important that somebody gives him the news.
You need to block.
Not an accurate hook at all.
You're doing great.
Isaac Frost nailed by a hook.
Keep working.
Great counterpunch, and I loved how he moved off to the side and then landed it.
Pick your feet up. Let's move.
Isaac Frost impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Well, we've seen the complete opposite, Teddy. We've seen fighters that when they've been knocked down, they become desperate or they completely close the door and get overly cautious. This fighter is fighting the same way he's ever fought.
Yeah, and that's either going to be a good or bad thing. That's the confidence that he's going to get it right, that he understands himself, that he's not going away from his game, from his fight, or he's going to pay an awful penalty for it because his opponent is going to pick up on that predictability, and he's going to keep banging him.
That's a huge left he just scored with.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Doubles up the jab to the head. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because there's...
There it is! Unbelievable! Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The fight is over. A knockout victory, unable to beat the count. To make it official, let's send it up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.